Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Sunday Spy Podcast. Today we have a pretty big match for you. We have a demotion promotion match between Grandmaster and Master, between Graash and AstatineEffect. Joining me on the, I guess, in the casting booth is Gabriel.
It's me, Gabriel.
Yep, this is a pretty big game. It's basically the winner gets to stay in Grandmaster, and the loser will either demote if Crash loses to Master, or stay in Master if Assassine Effect loses. Uh, it's should we go on to where people finished in the division, just so we can get a nice visual cue? Yeah, so we have Graash finishing in fifth place in Grandmaster this season. Um, and with a pretty good record. I think 3 wins and 4 losses, was only 1 win away from securing their place in Grandmaster for next season. But yeah, some pretty good win rates there. We got a very strong spy compared to the rest of the division.
Hey, who's that in first place? Hey.
Don't really care about that. That's like 3 weeks down the line. We can care about that person. um, and then we have Assassine Effect finishing in fourth in Master with again a pretty good record. And yeah, I think this should be a close match. I think both players are fairly evenly matched. I think Gabriel, you were saying before that they were very close in Glicker rating as well.
Correct. They're extremely close in Glico, the rating I keep. So it's gonna be very evenly matched. I haven't seen them play that recently, but I know they're relatively middle of the pack in each of their divisions here, and it's gonna be a very close match. Last time they played was back in Summer Cup, the most recent Summer Cup, and they finished 11-9. Graash won that, so very close.
I remember that game. It was a ridiculously long balcony overtime, which it might have been casted as well. It was an incredible match, and I think this one it should be fairly similar. Yeah, I think in terms of styles, Grash is very. I think on his day, his spy is one of the scariest in compared to his spy body at the moment. It's really it's aggressive, but aggressive at the right times, and his sniper as well. Whilst inconsistent, I think when he's on it, he's really on it and can really threaten anyone. Whereas Assassin Effect, I think, is more consistent, especially on their sniper. I think we can sort of expect Assassin Sniper to be pretty good. So I think if Grash is on it, he'll win this game. Maybe by 1 or 2 breaks, I think. But it's just a case of will Grash be on it or not. And if he's not, Asstatine will be there and will take advantage of it. So looking forward to it. Should we head on to the draft?
Yeah, so we've got some modern and pub bands, big and small. Then we restrict Miranda and Redwoods, and then we're going to go for single picks with a bunch of venues that we'll see in the game, and then we're multiplying Aquarium and Library, relatively big venues.
Yeah, I don't think there's any picks of the small venues. So no balcony, no 3 of X's. It's all 4 of X or 5 of X. And I think Aston Effect is the player who's picking the 5 of 8s there in library and veranda, and multiplying library as well. So I think they're leaning into their sort of consistent sniper and hoping to snag some spy wins on Grash's picks. I think, just to stay in the game. I think that's quite a smart strategy rather than picking the flippy venues, I guess. In like high rise or terrace, for example. Grash multiplying aquarium as well. He's a very good aquarium player. He knows a lot of tech on that venue, especially with on both sides. I think both in the pathing and in the shark play. So I would expect Grash to get some good wins on aquarium. So looks like a
Yeah,
very interesting set.
Grash going for a slight middle of the way venues, and then Astine just going all in for big venues.
Hmm. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't think there's much more we can set up other than that. Other than I'm looking forward to it very much, and yeah, the winner of this will be playing in Grandmaster next season, so the stakes are relatively high.
Let's get into our first game then on Courtyard.
First game, Courtyard, Assassin Effect as the spy playing as one of the twins, playing twin.
Yep,
Are we ready to get the festivities underway?
I think we are.
In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Are we gonna go bug? We're trying. We're really eyeing it, but we're not going to go through it.
Yeah, no bug. Just it would have been if we did try, it would have been fortuitous if it was if it took and wasn't seen with all the bouncing. But just going into conversation for our first flirt. White test of 34%, pretty standard stuff for Courtyard. Just eyeing up the party to see what to do. Obviously, you're being aware of who is at statues, who you can potentially frame later, or who you can swap for example. But yeah, pretty docile party to do start off with.
The ambassador just wants to stay with us a bit, bump into them a lot. Uh, we're just going to another conversation, or not.
Around it, yeah,
Event.
bit of awkward pathing, but it's a nice bouncing with the ambassador. Doesn't get rewarded with a low light. A green timer there, I do like. It was a nice timing for it. The ambassador on the move. Green chest is also pretty big.
Ambassador just loves us, coming right to us every single time. We're instead joining a double agent here. Not a bad contact.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just two out. Both DAs are in, so it wouldn't be a bad contact. Doesn't seem like the timer has been particularly noticed either from Graash. So yeah, just waiting for SG, I guess, to join us or us to join the SC. Maybe not at Windows, but they're not really obliging. So just playing it slow for now. Which again on Courtyard is not a bad thing to do. It's a small venue. You can get things done pretty quickly. So we're not in a terrible spot despite being behind the curve.
Yeah, the time ad helps a bit as well. I wouldn't wait too long. There we go. There's a banana bread. We've got one or two low lights. We still need to go to statues as our fabled through third mission. But then, what's our fourth mission? There we go. There's statues.
Yep. Get the highlight for going in the statues. The fourth is going to be tough, but I do like getting the inspects now, rather than late. I think on Courtyard, I think
One cycle.
snipers tend to be a bit more suspicious of late statues. But again, that fourth probably going to be looking like a bug or a purloin probably. When you're a highlight, it's going to be watched a bit more. So going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Oh, red flirt here. We don't like RST. Uh, time ad has run out, so we're now back to normal. Luckily, we did do a time ad because we'd be very strapped on time right here. So we have a little bit more time to plan our things. We're going to have to flirt two more times, which is a little bit difficult based on the time remaining. And we still need to find a fourth mission.
Yeah, that red test float is really rough, and hopefully we get this here. No, we
Mm,
don't.
nope.
Opal leaves. We could also be flirt paired if Crash is really on it, but this is looking a bit rough now with the flirt. Um, Obviously if we went to stand next to the SC and flirted, the cooldown is 45 seconds, and there is only 45 seconds left to play, so this probably will be a purloin here. Green test though is big. Does
White test would
Graash
probably be death.
almost certainly, yeah.
And the end of
Fade
red.
contact to
Okay.
distract, two low lights, three low lights from the PB. The fade is seen. We are
Yeah.
absolutely done for that. The shot from Graash on top of the purloin.
Yeah, the banana
Uh,
bread there hiding the purloin, relatively standard. Especially when you've already heard a banana bread, you just know maybe something's happening with the list or statues or something, so you're just gonna check that, and yeah,
mhm.
we just get shot.
I don't mind that as a first game play. I think showing your willingness to do missions is a bonus going for the rest of the set rather than just timing out without SC being um, uncooperative. So especially on court as well, where
And the end of
you
red.
sort of expect the sniper to catch most things. So all in all, I think it was an okay game. Nothing to be worried about from a SnifX point of view. And Grash is on top of things, which is good for him.
This is a long set, and snipers usually win. There's nothing to be worried about right now. It's courtyard as well,
Mhm.
so I think we'll be fine for now.
That's a
But
good
we,
point, actually.
so,
Yeah.
yep,
What is it? What is it? First to
first to 10.
first to 10. Okay, first
Yeah,
to 10.
first
Good
person to get
stuff.
10 points goes to Grandmaster.
Yep, Grash is one step of the way there out of 10, and looking to make that two as Smallman the emergency smallman button pressed already by Graash. Starting this in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Do you like playing Sworn on Courtyard?
Uh, It's not that useful given the point of view of the sniper, right? Like, there are other venues where I find Smallman to be more useful. But it still can be nice in some circumstances where you can try and hide, like, be a bit hidden from in the party, just blend in.
Hmm.
But I don't usually I usually go random for my characters, so I am a
The hard
random.
counter to that character prep. Yeah, Sworn is I think quite good on Courtyard actually because he tends to get a lot of occlusion from the conversations and from guests, and also the pro the distance between the conversations and the windows are quite short, so you can sneak some time ads in there without being seen leaving from a conversation if you time it right. So I think Swarman is a good character for Courtyard. And we do get a green BB. We have half the flirt done and a BB. And flirt done now actually. That's 3 greens. Green test rate is good so far for Graash. It's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, we've won the balcony game. Now let's win the courtyard game. We've got 2 missions, the usual 2 missions. We've got inspect and then the 4th mission.
Hmm.
But we've got time. We've got time to think about what we want to do and just look at the party and see what we want to do.
Yeah, we sort of stood behind Queen here for a bit of cover. We're hoping the ambassador pass round maybe, but go for a fake. This is a decent fake.
In the end of red.
Yeah, we've got Taft and Alice there. Oh, as well, Teal. But that's not too bad to try and throw the sniper off a bit.
Ambassador takes a drink, which leaves a print on there as well. There's also a printable statue. We could
the
do
end
a
of red.
soft tail game, but we do BB again. It's third BB.
Can we do a 4th one? Now it'd just be funny, right? Like, you might as well. No. We're gonna go for statues? No.
It's looking like, yeah, we're gonna stand in golden range for that bog. Have to time it well because unfortunately most of the attention
In
is
the
on
end of
this
red.
side. We're gonna fake BB, standing bug.
I
Four
think that was
BBs
seen.
is insane, but if one of them covers a bug, then you like to see it.
I think that
This
was seen. I'm the
I don't think it
sniper's just
was. I don't
no.
think it was. I don't think it was. I think statues here is probably a win. I think Aston was caring a lot about that purloin at the time, and also the statue goers. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not going to be watch for a swap. I think this is going to be a win,
yeah, we're just highlight. We just checked the swap, but there's no swap, so
and that is going to be a win for Graash, showing us why his spy has been so good this season with a very clever mission win. 4 BBs
In the end of red.
in most games is low expected win chances because you're giving up so many party goers, but on Courtyard where
The end of
people
red.
are in conversation a lot and um one of those BBs is hiding a bug like that, it's strong and it's a pretty damn good game from Graash.
yeah, the hand is visible for a couple of frames, but the movement of for low lights just hides that completely. So very well played from Graash there.
Mhm. Yeah, an excellent timing on the bug, as you were saying. Yep, advantage Graash so far. He has taken a 2-0 lead as we head into 2 games of Library, and this is a great start because I think Library was multiplied, so we're going to play 4 games of Library here, and you'd expect the Snipers to win the games on Library as well. So we could be looking at Graash keeping his lead heading out of this double. Hopefully, Graash, for Astatine's sake, he replies swiftly with the best spy in the game
Yeah, let's
in
see.
Duke.
We're
In
playing Duke.
3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, so we're 8 steps away now. No, RST doesn't join the conversation. We might join them at statues. We're also snipers also for pairing Alice in general there.
Yeah, I could be strong if it was a spy, but it's also if you're flirt pairing like that and you're investing a lot of your sort of mental energy into those flirt pairs, you can tend to tunnel on them, and then when you realize that they're not flirting with each other, you might have missed some other stuff. But on Library, it's an interesting strategy, but if you do find the spy that way, it's a very easy game. from then on.
Yeah, we're still. Are we standing in? I think we are standing in buggable range.
It's close, but we do have a book, so I don't think we
Right.
have plans to do a standing build like Graash did in the last game. I would expect this book to go probably into a different bookcase, but we'll see.
I didn't even see that book take.
It was quick. It was quick. It was whilst Graash was doing his flirt pair highlights. But we do a nice redirect off the bookcase as Pearls takes our spot. Not rewarded with any sort of low light, but we do try and put this book back at green, which if we get an animation microfilm from this, I wouldn't be too against it, but we sort of put a lot of time into this, and we don't have much to. We might not have much to show for it if we don't take this animation microfilm. We don't. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
Move
we're
on.
gonna get rewarded for something like this. We've
In the
also
red.
got
Ooh,
no. There we go. There's a. I was gonna say we've got no missions right now, but here's one.
I love that play.
BB split. It's
Mhm.
not bad. We're not rewarded for it either. We do get a 51% flirt though, so that's really nice.
I love that play because we've just seen putting that book back in the correct bookshelf, which is nice behaviorally, and then if we're not seen doing the BB split, it's sort of we're out of conversation for the BB, and we've done that nice behavioural tell putting the book back in the right in the right bookcase. So that really could give us a low light, but we haven't got the low light though, which is not what Assassine wants. I think.
Yeah, I think we were really hoping for the low
Mhm.
light by now, because especially with how low we are on time, we just can't afford to be high lit and then have to do 4 missions right here.
Yeah, I was watching from sniper cam. Graash is actually watching the swap on us, so I'm almost certain Graash caught a glimpse of that BB split, and I think we're probably a dead spy walking at this rate.
We've got 2 minutes to find some missions if we want to try at least to force a mission win. We're not going to time that, are we?
We are kind of behind the curve. I think
Okay.
that is warranted, but a green test is big though.
I
A white
mean,
test might have been death.
you just saw the sniper check if you had a swap, basically, and now we're just baiting the sniper.
Hmm
I
It's
mean,
hard to know. It's hard to know for sure if Asatine, or I guess as a spy on library when you're at statues, it can be hard to know if the sniper is actually watching your swap or is just resting their laser on that side of the venue. So it's hard to know if Asatine knows he's that suspicious, um, but yeah.
we've still got missions to do, though. There we go, at least one. But I mean, Contact and Seduce are easy compared to the other 3. We
Mhm.
still got to go back to statues if we want to finish that, and then 2 more, which are not going to be easy. Either they're going to take time, or they're going to be very visible.
Yeah, you'd expect to go mad to statues would probably you'd expect it to be an inspect swap, especially with Duke. It's gonna be a bug here,
We're eyeing
a
that
wrong
bug. Yep,
arm,
there we go.
we're dead.
It was seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think it's a nice idea. If we get the timing right, we can get it off screen, and then we're just walking away from the conversation to statues. But unfortunately, Graash is on top of it. He swings around at the right time to catch the arm.
I'm not sure the arm was caught, actually. I'm not convinced, but I mean, the pathing is just not normal if we're going
Yeah,
there. So, yeah.
you can just see on the path away from the ambassador the fact the arm isn't swinging. You know it's a bug from that from that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, just yeah, you can't see the arm swinging, which is a good catch from Graash because you would expect when it's like that for it to be the right arm that's bugging and not the left. So it's still a good catch from Graash, but yeah, it's the right play from Assatine in that situation. I think we could be finishing with 1 minute 10 left with an inspect swap with an inspect swap there, but unfortunately Graash caught the BB split earlier in the game, I think, and had a lot of sus on him going forward. So 3-0 Graash, looking to extend that. Has Salmon, I believe.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, we're really looking now. If we can get a win as spy, we're in a formidable position. to close out the set, really, even though it's a long set, but just going 4-0 is just very dominant. RST does not cooperate, unfortunately. Instead, we're just going to be offered a drink and take an innocent drink.
Yeah, there aren't many sets where, especially at a high level, where where one player goes at 4-0 at the start and then fails to win the set. So this is a very important game, even early on, for AstatineEffect to win. And we do go for a quick early timeout. I like the timing of that because most of the party is on the right-hand side and we're on the left behind the pillar. So it's a good timing, and we get a green test on the flirt as well at the bookcase. So this is a strong start.
Yeah, very nice party awareness shown from Graash here, both in both spy games. Just going for the plays at the right time. Pretty impressive. There's our
Yeah,
microfilm.
and this microphone as well. Again, using the party to his advantage, both the ambassador and Toby, the waiter, on the right-hand side of the venue. So Astatine's attention is being drawn over there. We can get stuff done on the other side, and we do get this half microfilm, half flirt, 4 minutes to play in a pretty nice spot.
Yeah, Astatine is just guarding that bug from Rocker like super closely. We really do not want Rocker to bug. And we're just missing the rest of the party.
Yeah, it's one of those things about library. It can be very hard to guard bug consistently without giving up a lot of things on the other side, especially if the ambassador isn't moving and is in a threatening spot. It's just one of those things where you sort of have to credit people with bug, just so you can see other things in the party. It's why library can be overwhelming to snipe at times, but yeah, now the ambassador has left to statues, it becomes a bit easier to check everything else. And Graash, knowing that isn't really doing much. So again, good party awareness and knowing when to do things and when not to.
Yeah, we were eyeing the seduction target there, but we didn't really want to go there. We don't have much, actually. We do have a one transfer, but obviously the second one is the harder one. We're going on the opposite side of AST, because why go close when you can go far? But
Yeah,
then we're down to 3 minutes, and we still got 4 missions to do.
I would think that Graash is thinking about potentially an inspect swap being salmon, and also getting that second part of the microfilm in as well. Maybe if there's a printable bookcase, we can get like half a print and finish off the microfilm. But we do go to yellow with the ambassador on the other side of the venue, once again being aware of where the ambassador is and doing things in the right place. And then Toby comes over here, so we go away, so we can do it in a better spot. Probably
Yeah,
gonna be behind the pillar, I would think here.
you'd have to go right behind there, yeah. We still got 3 minutes. I'm still scared of time here. We've got 2 minutes, and we've got a book in hand, so we can't do much else. And we still got 3 missions to do. One of them can be contact. There's our microfilm. Very, very nice.
Green test, lovely
It
stuff.
was
I don't
visible.
think it was seen. It was visible if you're looking for it. I don't think it was seen though. I think Aston is caring a lot more about the statue goers at the time. It's just a case of, will the DA cooperate in the next minute and 40 seconds? We got that microfilm very clean. We're not highlighting. We might go for another time out here actually, just to give us a bit more time. Yep, there we go. White test.
Yeah, another time ad. I don't think we were seen, so it'll be fine. But we needed that time. We need 3 more missions. The chain's not great if we go for a purloin. I don't think we want to go for a purloin now.
Yeah, we're just
We've got
waiting
to
for that
find.
DA, I think.
Yeah, but we've got to find 2 other missions still, and DA is on the complete opposite side of the venue.
Yeah, maybe. I think an insert swap is what Graash wants. I think that with no print progress at this point, and the ambassador not really leaving any, Bog is ill-advised with salmon if you're not timing it right. So that I would expect an inspect swap here, but again, as we were saying, the DA Irish is not cooperating. So
Going to bookcase. No,
no.
that's mean. We could have gone to a side statue there. I don't know. I think we want to do all 3 at the same time, I guess. But like, if we just wait and wait and wait, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah. We need to do something at least. I think within the next sort of 20 seconds or so. But where's she going now? Across the venue.
Conversation?
Into the conversation? Question mark. Yes. Okay. Right.
Yay.
Here is a chance. A potential BB bug here as well. That will be strong. A BB
BB.
bug into center inspect could be a good finish here.
Oh, why did we move?
To twitch in range for the standing bug. Go for that. Banana bread. It's gonna be very
Banana bread.
very similar to that Courtyard game. A BB bug, a banana bread into a standing bug. Lots of low lights, but it covers the bug. I think center inspects would be a. Oh, we're gonna swap. We're gonna swap. This is great. This is fantastic.
Yeah, are we checking for it though?
No, it's our first statue visit. We have bug and microfilm completely clean. But
Just stay there, right?
we're
Don't
standing
move.
here. We're
Yeah, don't
standing
move.
here. Move at the end. Okay. I really like the idea to swap there rather than going for center inspect, just drawing that attention to you with the center inspect. It might sort of tempt the sniper into shooting, but go for the swap instead. As a character like Salmon, you can block the swap, and it's your first statue visit. So if you don't have any suspicion on the bug or the microfilm, why is like Salmon is nowhere near finishing there. So I really like the choice to swap from Graash, and it works perfectly. And he's up 4-0. It's a fantastic start.
Absolutely amazing. And yeah, indeed, the twitch was necessary. I thought we were just in range, but no, we were slightly too far. I thought Twitch was just for nothing there, but very nice game from Graash, honestly, getting 2 time ends in and only a highlight at the end of the game. I mean, honestly, impressive.
Yeah, really beautiful game again. We gave up so many low lights for that BB, but if you're giving up low lights for value in that bug, it doesn't matter. So very nice game, and AstatineEffect is really in a hole right now. They need to reply quickly, and unfortunately, we're still on library. So yes, we've been shown how to spy library perfectly there by Graash, but it's still hard to do. So AstatineEffect will be playing Queen, hoping to reply back in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I thought we were going to go for some cheeky swap play there. We would have been in a really nice position for that. Instead, we're going to go try for Flirt. So green Flirt, nice, 51%. And then we're just going to chill for a bit with a book.
Yeah, I think maybe some aggression is needed from AstatineEffect. Would you go for that microfilm? Green test was off screen. It was nicely timed. So this is a identical start to the last game from Graash, a half Flirt and half a microfilm at green box. So I'm just gonna walk very across to the other bookcase.
Just to be clear, you cannot do that. You cannot walk from one bookcase to another. Well, you can, but that's not what AIs would do.
Yeah, it is illegal, but I do like it. If we were going to
Nice
be
path.
aggressive about it, that path we're not bugging. If Graash is watching that, then he will know that we didn't bug, and that was a good choice to do. We're gonna walk all the way across to the left to get this other microfilm done.
We're bringing this book for an adventure.
We are as far as you can possibly get to the other side of the venue, which is where you want to be when you're doing these microfilms. But again, if the sniper knows you're over here with the book, then they could attribute some suspicion to it.
Yeah, completely off screen there for the microfilm, which is really nice. Are we gonna go for the right next to Ambassador?
Again,
And split the bookcase.
trusting Graash is not going to credit us with a bug, despite walking past the ambassador. Can look nicely behaviorally, and we do put this book back for the microfilm done with no highlight, so in a pretty good spot.
We even respect the cycles and everything. If Graash is counting cycles, we're good. Oh.
Side to bouncing around absolutely everywhere, and then ending up back next to our ST.
Ambassador doesn't like us, but we like our ST, and that's 2 green flirts for mission completion. We have 3 more missions to do. We're a little bit low on time, but we've got one of the hard missions done, so it's really 2 missions plus BB.
Yeah, if the double agent was cooperating, we could go for quite an early finish here, but again, like in Graash's game, the double agent isn't really cooperating with us. We might have to go for a timeout just to give us a bit of extra time to get those 3 missions done. But we don't. We go into center statues for probably a big fat highlight and a 3rd mission done. Or a swap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna go for a swap? Yes.
I'll be very interested to see if anyone was here before us, because that swap. Oh no, 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 no. Broke animation, it's totally on
Why?
screen.
Why would you do that? Did we try and do it in 2 cycles and then we missed the inspect?
Yeah. We were going to go into a 3rd cycle, which we did, and I think AstatineEffect was trying to get that final inspect in within 2 cycles to not break the edge cut rules, and we just time it completely wrong. And
It's funny how I said that Astatine was respecting the book book cycles, and then
I mean,
that's what gets killed.
yeah, we did try to respect that, but and again, like if that animation is not like the one where the guest picks up the statue and like high, it might not
Yeah.
look that bad, but because it was that animation, it looks terrible. And as soon as Graash sees it, he can take the shot. Although to be fair, if we're being really picky about this, and Seek isn't low lit, that could be a red flirt from Seek. So it doesn't necessarily mean that AstatineEffect is a spy, but Seek is a low lit probably for some good pathing that Graash liked because there was no BB. So it's a bit of a premature shot in that sense, but if he really doesn't think it's Seek, then yeah. AstatineEffect is the spy in that situation. Unfortunately, despite getting that microphone pretty clean and potentially getting that swap frame play, I think there was someone else there beforehand. It could have been a really nice game, but unfortunately, it ends in death for AstatineEffect, and it's 5-0 to Graash now.
Yeah, we've got half the Marmos to win here, and unfortunately Astatine has none. So we're gonna need a small boost here.
Yeah, this is it's pretty much a must-win sniper game for Astatine now. And we have Graash as Seek in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I like pointing out long AI controls. This was 1.6 seconds. That was much longer than average.
Yeah, I feel like at high level play, these spies tend to barely ever stay on AI control for more than that's like they basically do it as fast as they can to get off it. So anything more than 1 second is rare. But do you get that half alert for a green test at statues? It wasn't a great entry to the statues, but I don't think AstatineEffect is the sort of sniper to attribute much suspicion on that. But yeah, just that for now. With a minute gone, and just eyeing other parties to see what opportunities will come our way.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go for fingerprint. There we go. Do we want to go for a BB here? Yes, we are. There we go. White. We're gonna have to talk. We're behind the pillar, so it's fine. There's only about there's still like 4 or 5 low lights, but it's not horrendous. Then we're gonna give the briefcase back. Are we gonna be low lit? I don't think so.
I think players are learning that this is a play that has worked a lot in the past, and because it's worked a lot in the past, when people see nowadays someone leaving conversation after a BB with a briefcase, they just assume it's a briefcase BB at high level. So I don't think Aston is going to low light for that. But
Yeah, it's
it's one
like
of
the
them.
meta switch.
Yeah.
Like it gets so good that it gets bad.
Yes.
It's in constant cycle. I love it.
Yeah. It's in trend at the moment as one thing that spies like to do. So I like the no low light there from Astine. Just credit them with BB, credit them with a print. And Smallman was like, I
That's
could float
moment.
with you, but nah, I'm fine. So we walk over and get
Yeah, it's only
the white
white.
test.
We would have liked green. Small camera shake there from Graash. But we take any mission progress. We've still got 2 minutes and a half. Actually, we don't
Ooh.
have that much else. Are we gonna go just straight?
Mm.
No.
That is such a strong highlight, I think, from AstatineEffect, because by highlight, we didn't go out of a way to show Graash that we were highlighting them. So it was like a stealth highlight, Could be a flirt pair. It could be, or that potential BB split with a briefcase. But I do think this is looking like Astatine's first win of this of the set. We do get that print behind
We put it
behind the pillar
back?
even.
Oh yeah, Ambassador at statues, fair enough.
Hmm.
We're gonna follow small man again, I think.
Yep.
And we might just get flirt paired again if that was the reason for a highlight. And then we're eyeing statues. Not sure that's inspect swap.
Yeah, well, iron statues. We are no talking, but again, Assassins paying attention to the ambassador and Toby on the other side of the venue. Do you have Prince done? Prince contacts and seduce are done. We have 2 missions to go. Oh,
We're being checked at windows here. It's,
yeah, yeah.
that's
I
spy
think
walking, unfortunately.
we probably are. Center statues could just be death on a 2 cycle. Let's see what
Okay.
Astine does.
Are we waiting for the second cycle? Yeah. We're waiting for the swap.
They're in that swap down.
Oh,
Do
green
you green
swap.
it? Okay. Oh, really holding on that mission count, which I admire to it. But I think it'd be interesting to see if we get a view of that fade.
Should we dance? Should we try and dance once the swap comes
Boots, it's
off?
gonna be a
Ah,
highlight.
it's
It's a
gonna
green
be
fade.
high.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah.
If you want one guest to come and swap a statue for you, Boots is not one of them because doesn't quite have the stature for it to block it. Taft, on the other hand, I've been burned by this in competitive sets before. Where, I've not been able to see the fade because Taft has swapped it, and he is tapped, and it's impossible to see it. So we get a bit unlucky in that sense. But I do think Aston was pretty much all over us in that game, and I don't think there was much else we could have done from that situation. So pretty good spy game, good shot from Aston, and he's on the board 5-1 now, and heading into Grash's double of Aquarium.
Woo. 1 point on, unfortunately, what was their double. So let's see if they can at least equalize on Grash's double.
Yep. Aston as Irish in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Yeah.
Okay.
We're saying
Just going to bar.
Go on. Yeah, I think this is one of Grash's special venues in the sense that he's very strong in it on both sides. I think it's a comfy pick. He knows about the pathing on the venue. He knows about how to utilize the shark as well as possible. And this is an interesting play from Assassine, being aggressive off the
I
start, a
like it.
delegate and a purloin behind the shark.
I like it very much. Let's see how it pans out, though. We're following our ST. Oh, to Windows, nice. A bit of a far flirt, but we'll take any flirt.
It would have been nice if Teal didn't walk to the far end of the pad, but you get 27%, which is more than nothing. The guest list goes behind the shark at the top, so it's hard to know if Graash has seen it go yet. There seems to be no real reaction to it. There is now, though. We're low lit. Low lit.
I wish we
Oh my
had gulped our
goodness.
drink. I think that would have been better, but I mean, if you're low lit, what am I saying? Who cares?
Now that does surprise me. I think Graash has been doing bar highlights, I think. So the fact that we didn't get a bar highlight has just paid so much evidence for AstatineEffect. But at the same time, it'd be hard for him to know if he is low lit. So just don't time out, and this should be a spy win.
Hopefully we don't time out. It's not been the case so far, so... Oh, okay. Pearls is getting highlighted for some reason.
Ambassador does rock up next to us. We're going to wait for the shark to come across, but I think the Ambassador's going to leave before we can get a bug behind the shark. That's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, that could have been nice. Do you get up to 61% on the flirt, so pacing is good. 2 minutes to play. And for Graash, the party looks fairly narrowed. We've got a bunch of highlights and a couple of neutral lights, so I don't think the purling was narrow. Never mind. Bonk. Civ shot from Graash. It tends to be one of the ways that you get spy wins by Graash. He doesn't like a Civ and he shoots them. I think very heavily sus for the purloin and maybe flirt bed.
Yeah, Seek just not going to bar at all. Like, doesn't get a drink at all. So we just didn't see that. They went to statues once, and then got killed for talking and a potential bug there at the end. So yeah.
Yeah. Bit of an interesting one, because yeah, Seek was nowhere near the bar at the start of the game, so it wasn't Graash attributing potential cheese purloin at the start of the game. I think to him, I think it was just we were really, really unsure on that purloin because we didn't really. I mean, Seek got that highlight not for a bar highlight. I think. Yeah, it was a statue's highlight. So yeah, it's an interesting shot. I think partly panicking that we didn't have the purloin, partly due to floating and potential bug. But yeah, it's a big win for AstatineEffect. I think it's a real momentum shift if Astatine can get this next game or this next sniper game won, because then it's 5-3 and then it's like getting back into the set. So big game here again. Graash as teal or mom, depending on your preference, but
Blue
it's always
dress.
teal. It's teal. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Look at that snipe. Sorry, I'll stop. We're gonna go for our standard flirt 50%. That's all we need. Well, I mean, 49% is all we need, really.
To get it in 2,
And
yeah.
and they leave as well. Amazing. We love it.
It's a nice start. Could have gone for a bug there, but would have been touch and go if it took. But we do. I like that. That's a nice behavioural play because the shark is blocking that middle conversation, and we path like we're gonna do a shark bug, and then we stop before we do it. So behaviorally, if Aston cares about that, that's quite a nice thing to do on Aquarium. But I don't think Aston will care much. But either way, I liked it, and I wanted to point it out.
Yeah, so we've had our first flirt, and then we've just settled down, cozy, but we're not doing much. So just getting into our middle conversation here and talking.
Graash has a very good green rate in comparison to most players, to be honest. And what that means is that yes, you can rush a lot, but it also means you can. Okay. Ignore that. It also means that you can. That really put me off. I was saying, never mind. That wasn't a great bug. We'll just say that.
I was
But
on sniper view, so I did not even know what was happening. I just looked at the timeline, and a bug was attempted, even though Ambassador was supposed to be on the other side. So I was even more confused.
yeah, that yeah, I think it was 2 attempted bugs behind the shark. Both missed. I don't think Asin has seen it, but it looked pretty horrendous on Spycam. Now we take a briefcase next to the ambassador. Grandmaster, what is this? What am I watching? Okay.
What is this game? Where we failed the bug 3 times, take briefcase in front, we do a 360. This is not the ballroom tournament. We've got a minute and 40 seconds left, and now we're ordering a drink to alleviate our issues.
It's really hard to know what Assassin thinks, because that was a very illegal briefcase. We have had 2 bugs behind shark that I'm not sure if they were seen. I don't think they were, because if they were, they would probably be dead. But the fact that we're not dead is probably good for Graash. But yeah, we have 1 minute 14 to play and only 73% of the player. We do have a delegate, and we did have the double agent in our conversation, but they have left. We do chase, probably.
Yeah, the issue here is we're down to 1 minute, and as much as Purloin might help,
And the
we
deal
still have
leaves again.
to flirt. There's the flirt finally.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
but if we get a Civ shot, that's all we need.
Without BB either, I think. Oh, was there a fake? There might have been a fake in there, but not entirely sure why. Sorry, he's been getting shot here. Let's have a look.
Yeah, interesting shot on Sari. I think we've had a potential bug at multiple points here, so just taking the safe option, which is unfortunately the incorrect one. Yeah, I think we've got
Okay.
fingerprints
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, there's a briefcase with a print of the green bookcase. Sorry, it's been to statues as well. No BB, so maybe a bug credit, but it's definitely the shot is because she's completing prints, I think.
Yeah.
But what else she has been credited,
Well,
I'm not entirely sure.
suspected bug, I assume. Yeah.
Okay,
Suspected
yeah,
bug, and then we went to statues. I don't think we went to 2 sets of statues though. But anyway, let's
yeah.
get into our next game. Even though it's another
That,
Graash win.
that's a real break for Graash as well because I don't think Graash was expecting to win that spy game. I'll say that for sure. Um, after how it was going, but yeah, it's a real pressure release because Athlete was really growing in momentum, and now it's sort of crumbled with that with that Civ shot. So it's 6-2 now, and Graash is 4 games away from retaining their status as a Grandmaster player for next season.
Let's get into it.
We have AstatineEffect in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Okay,
Yeah, this needs to be. Go on.
we're gonna try and chase our ST as usual. Very standard start, but instead we redirect to statues. Fair enough.
Yeah, haven't really had many early statues so far this set, so I don't mind this as a play at all. And we see Graash highlighting for bar as well, so this is nice for a start.
I mean, if you manage to win another spy game, that would be amazing.
Oh, we do swap. Green swap behind the shark, so a white fade wouldn't have been seen there. This could be a good play if we're not noticed at statues, and because of the bar highlights, we could have been potentially forgotten here at statues.
Yeah, Salmon's picking up the statue. There's a swap. I don't think it's been seen yet.
No, I don't think it has. I think, yeah, this could be completely clean. And at the time of the swap, the ambassador was in a pretty dangerous spot as well. So the timing of that swap was fortuitously absolutely perfect for us, and this will be interesting to see if Graash cottons onto that swap at any point.
I like the fake highlights on the statue goers. It's
It
funny
was
seeing the laser go there.
either that or it was Graash checking which twin it was. Oh, that bug! Yeah, we're dead. Probably. Yeah. No, we're not dead.
We're highlight.
That might have been
But
the
this is a real
sharkers.
highlight.
Yeah, yeah. The
We only got
spectate
one mission
shark.
though.
Yeah, only flirt to do, I think. Yeah, with that bug. We might have. We've definitely been credited with the bug there, I think. But I think the replay shark was a bit behind, so it looked worse for us than it actually was. But still, we still got 81% of flirt to go. If we don't have that swap at any point, this is probably going to be a win, pending a terrible bit of bad luck with the ST.
Okay, we're following ST here. If we get a single green and 2 talks, I think we can win this. You definitely want to go for a silent game though.
Yeah. White tests. We do need a close green to finish that off. I don't like chasing here.
No, we're not chasing.
I'm not chasing. Okay, good.
We can't
Yeah, we
wait
got
too
time.
long either though.
We've got enough time. Do we have enough time for 2 flirts? It might be a bit obvious if we don't green it close, but yeah. It's what I like to call squeaky bum time because it's sort of you're so close to a win, but it sort of relies on the party not being terrible. So
Yeah, we've got 5 seconds if you want to flirt with while doing an actual flirt timeout, a flirt time thing.
do you green it? That's huge, absolutely
No,
huge. But we
um,
back at statue, but the bookcase even Graash really hates us. He really
we've
hates
got
us.
we've got an excuse though. We've got the book. Don't shoot
Yep.
us.
Okay, nice game. Oh, the close one. Graash really didn't like us. I think for the bug credit and the flirt pairing and potentially the statues being cleared, but I don't think we were seen at that first set, or at least we remembered that first set because of the swap, and I'm not even sure that Graash knew that the swap happened. So
I assume
really,
we got credited for inspects there.
possibly. It's hard to know because Graash is highlighting for bar, so maybe we either got credited for inspects or we got highlighted for bug. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, it doesn't matter for AstatineEffect because he takes a really big win there just to keep himself in the set. It's 6-3 now.
Here we go.
And a very nice silent game. So this now needs to be a sniper win for AstatineEffect. With Graash spying as Kane. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
We're trying to chase our ST, but when we see them going to books, we're like, nah, I'm fine, thanks. Instead, we
Yeah,
go
just
to an innocent conversation with SDA.
play it nice and slow. The party is sort of all over the place at the mission site, or at least the ST is not really floatable. The Ambassador isn't really buggable, and just playing it slow. Oh, did a nice conversation stop there, which is a little copying our ST. Don't get rewarded with a low light for it. But it was nice, a nice little play, nonetheless.
Yeah, I've seen lowlights from both snipers here. Whoa, that's a bug. That's a failed bug. I've seen lowlights from both snipers, but it's not been going in the Spy's favor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they've been lowlighting for like things that they definitely don't think is a spy, but that is the sort of thing that a spy can replicate. So no harm, no foul. That bug was behind Shark. I don't think we've been credited with it, but unfortunately didn't take the Graash. So a bit of a risky play, but for no value. But do get half the flirt. Potential delegate here. 2 minutes 30 left. It's not all bad.
Yeah, if we can get that delegate off without any suspicions, we're in a pretty good spot, considering time left. If we don't get this Purloin off, though, we're going to be in a pretty bad spot, given we have only 2 minutes left.
Yep, stepping in for that flirt again. White test 85%. Bit behind the curve, but we do get banana bread here.
And
This
the red.
could be a pretty good banana bread for AstatineEffect. It's only one conversation with real on Aquarium. That's a big tell if we don't BB again. And I'm not. Did we send that Purloin to Wheels? We might have done.
Yeah, we've got 4 people outside of conversation here. For the banana bread. We're waiting for Purloin, I assume. There we
Yeah, we did
go.
send it. Oh, we're low lit.
And we're getting low light.
Oh.
Why are we
We
getting
just
low light?
we won't remember that bar. I think we think it's between Swarman and Wheels, which is fair. We do get a bug as well.
Very
As the Ambassador
nice.
enters, yeah, it's beautiful. It's gonna be a mission win for Graash. Spies has been on absolute fire this game.
BM,
Or this set
BB.
even. Yeah, no, it was the Purloin is great because we Purloin to Wheels, and it could be either us Purloining, it could be Smallman Purloining, or it could be Wheels Purloining. So all 3 of them have real BB, and it's just a case of does AstatineEffect does he see the send, and he attributes it to Smallman and not us, so we get the low light, and at that point it's between 2 people that isn't us, and regardless of what we do, I think we win that game as Graash. So very well played, very well utilizing the people who was at bar. And yeah, and finishing off with a nice bug as well, making advantage of the Ambassador pathing next to us. So
Yeah, we might have felt that low light as well at the end there, just taking advantage.
possibly.
We do a nice little twitch to get that as a walking bug instead of standing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very, very nicely played.
Yep. Very good. 7-3 now, and I think Graash has won all but one of their spy games, so really is on his game today and showing us why he's one of the best spies at the moment. I think is doing some good stuff. We have Astatine as Pearls again, as we've been saying much is set, needing that spy win to stay in the game. And he has provided on Aquarium, but Ballroom is a bit of a different beast. So let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, we've passed the halfway point now, so Astine either needs to win quite a few more games, or we're going to see a clean sweep from Graash here. We're going for Flirt. Ambassador just wants to come very near us.
Yeah, they want to get bugged, doesn't? We don't take it, which I think is fine.
Ooh.
Do you go for a white Purloin though?
Ooh.
This is possible death.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're dead. Fade is completely on screen, and
Hi,
Graash
guy.
takes that. Yep. I don't hate the idea Purloining. If that's a green, and it gets a chain, it could put Graash in a bit of a rough spot. But the white test is unfortunately death, especially when Graash is completely staring at the list, and this is probably, well, it certainly is Grash's to lose now.
I wish we were at least in a slightly different position for this take. Like,
Yeah.
if it's just super visible, if we were at the back of the conversation instead, it takes a couple more seconds to go through. It's not as obvious. Here, if you just go white, you know you're dead because you're not playing against me, who would completely forget to check Purloin.
It's one of them where you sort of want to do it when there's good cover and when there's other things to be looking at. And the Ambassador, whilst they were, I guess, the threat with us in the conversation before that, but when the Ambassador left, he went to somewhere that wasn't really in threat, and therefore we can sort of, Grashton sort of, he has more freedom to look at other things, and therefore Toby is one of them. So the timing is questionable, but if you green it, and then the chain goes on, it's still good. So I don't hate it, and it's also one of them where an early Purloin has worked earlier in the set, so maybe he wanted to do the same again because it don't broke it, but it's not. Don't fix it. Wait, hold on. What's it saying? Don't change
Don't
if it isn't.
fix it.
I
Don't
don't know. What am I even saying? Whatever. You get my point, right?
Yes. Don't worry.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go.
That's it.
Jesus. All right, Graash spying to extend his lead, I guess, in as Irish in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, right now we need a clean sweep from Astatine if we don't want to go to overtime. And if Astatine wants to win, obviously.
And that includes Veranda as well, which is hard to win a spy. We get a quick green pearl, and this could be a rush. Yeah, in
we're
the
just
sense
going
actually
for
with
it.
the ST.
So we're going to get a 3 inspects here. We've got 51% on Flirt, which is very nice if we want to rush. That means we can complete Flirt as our 4th mission. DA is currently in conversation. The Purloin, I'm not sure was seen yet. We're going to go with our DA. Hopefully they don't leave after this take. Oh, there we go.
That could have been a really nice rush if the ST and the DA cooperated, but they didn't. The SDA taking, though, is quite good for us because I don't think the fade was watched at all. So if we didn't have the initial reject, it could be nice. We do enter conversation a bit far from the ST, so we're not going to rush. This is going to be a slower game, which
it's going to be a slower finish.
Yeah, it's going to be a slower finish, and with the double agent not cooperating, I think this is fine.
Well, if we weren't seen too much, we are highlights. One of the only 3 highlights here. Is DA going to join? No. Oh, yes.
This would be a very risky BB though, as we are the only person in conversation with the DA. We do go away from the DA, which is a nice behavioural thing to do. If we intend to not finish with BB, or at least a BB later in it, and us not be in conversation with an SCA, that might be quite nice. But
does our ST want to be cooperative? No. Going to the statues again instead. That's going to be finish Flirt for them at least.
Yeah, inspect finish for our SC. I do think there might be a print either there or the center statue as well. So our SC could be a good frame here. No, never mind. They're neutral lit. So ignore what I'm saying.
Instead of the very carefully analyzed gameplay we're giving you, please just ignore that because the SD was just low lit, neutral lit.
Half of the things I say is total rubbish. We do have flirt done. 1 minute. Oh, we are.
Ooh, ooh,
I think we're definitely flirt paired. A BB here would definitely be death. We're not like by Astatine. That safety officer saying that. Any fourth mission or a reason to shoot here from for Astatine would probably result in a win for him.
Bug dance? Question mark.
There might be a print. Could there be a difficult print here? Oh, we do. No, it's going to be a red test for him.
Oh, it's red.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't think the red test mattered. I think we died on a green BB there. But
If you wanted a chance to win this, doing a red test is not the way to go.
You, my friend, are not wrong with that assessment. Yeah, that red cough is very visible, especially when you're a top suspect. 8-4. Assassine still in the set, moving on to gallery.
Yeah, I didn't dislike the game. I thought it was a nice start of a rush. Yes, 8-4. That is correct.
8-4.
We're gonna have
I could have sworn Graash was on 9, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, that would be a tie, right? Well, you would only be able to get a tie from Astatine's side.
Okay, cool. All right, 8-4. Astatine spying gallery as rocker. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
We're going towards our ST, who will get, unfortunately, go back to conversation, but we're still getting our flirt because we want our flirt. We want our standard start of spy game. And it's green.
51%. Nice start, especially on gallery where it can be hard to get those soft tails done like flirt and contact because there's only 2 conversations and lots of paths, so lots of places where they can be that isn't in conversations. So bug here, we do go for the bug. It takes.
Nice.
That's a nice bug. It has some good cover from Salmon. Very well timed. Big win for Aston, and you can tell by the camera shakes that he's happy. He is happy with it. So good start. Couldn't really ask for much more. It's just a case of what are we going to choose for our final missions to be, and will the DAB cooperative later in the game.
No matter whether it's a happy camera shake or a not happy camera shake, it's a camera shake, and we like it because we just had a bug.
Yeah, I mean you get the flirt done as well, so this could transpose into a potential rush. I don't think Astine is going to risk that, especially with like a Purloin or something early on with this position. So it will probably be something like a swap or an inspect swap or just a contact inspect game. We do go for our first set of statues and pick up a highlight for it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was felt like a strange path to me. But we are getting 2 inspects at least, and a contact and finish inspects does seem like a nice finish here.
Yep, eyeing up that DA outside this conversation. Bit of an awkward path into it, but it's hard to know how much Graash will put sus on that. The SCA though is being a nuisance and is not being in the top conversation, and neither is the rest of the party. It's going to be a bit of an awkward BB if we do it now, but we do it. Green test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lowlights.
And a highlight on Toby.
And a highlight on Toby, and only 4 reels that aren't low lit. It's possible here that finishing inspects could be death. And
General left.
Yeah.
Sorry, General left the conversation and just came back immediately. It was funny. Sorry, please continue.
No, it's good. It's a bit annoying that the ambassador's putting a print on the statue that I think we want to take. We do take it.
We're just going straight for it.
Okay, there was already a print there, but now we're just dead. No. Yeah. We might be creative with prints, or we might just be. There's only 4 reels, and we're finishing inspects, and this is probably the spy finishing early. But behaviorally, it's rough. It's why statues on gallery can be bad. We're bad after a BB that only has a few people with real contact.
In the end of red.
It's a good behavioral shot from Graash as well. But yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate after that bug that was so good that um the decision making I don't think was terrible from AstatineEffect, but it's just it's gallery. It's hard to know. It's hard to know where the SDA is, and I'm getting told that both statues had prints. Never mind. In which case, it wasn't a good statue to take.
Don't take statues at all. Ignore the
Yeah.
statues, even though you need them to finish.
Okay. In which case, oh man, that's so annoying. If I'm the spy there and both the statues have prints, and I know that, like, there's no good finish. If you might get credited with prints and BB, therefore you finish in soft tails aggressively. Really rough luck for AstatineEffect there, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, Graash now forcing the tie at least, and
Yeah.
even for that, Astatine is going to need 5 wins in a row.
Yeah, and as saying they didn't want to be watched to swap as well, which is completely fair because if you get an animation where you can't see the swap, and I think Rocker does have those animations where if you do an early swap, you can't see that a swap has happened. So maybe the sniper might take a shot that is assuming that they're swapping, even though they can't see it. So yeah, really rough spot. I mean, yeah, you can't really do anything else there other than do a different mission, but you don't really want to do that and risk hitting like a white pearl on, for example. So, yeah, good behavioral shot from Graash, but really unfortunate for AstatineEffect, and now Graash is on match point.
Yeah, right here on gallery again, but this time they're the spy at least, so
Yep,
slight chance to extend the game here, or the match.
Graash as Disney in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I feel like those AI controls are getting longer. Anyway, we are trying to follow our ST. ST is bouncing around. Our walk speed is slightly faster, so hopefully we make it. There we go.
Really rushing down that flirt off the bat, which on gallery is sort of sometimes required because of how this venue is with flirt. It can be really hard to get it done
Yeah,
in a timely manner.
given the long
As
walking times here.
evidenced by the SC leaving as soon as we enter the conversation. We do like to just chill here for now. I think that's fine. All the pressure at the moment is on AstatineEffect, so there's no reason to do anything brazen.
And
Oh,
we're
SC joins
rewarded
us.
for it.
Yep, up to 85%.
85%? We're only gonna
Great
be
minds think
missing
alike.
we're only gonna be missing any flirt here. Are we gonna go for time ad? We've got
Possibly.
4 people at windows. We might as well. There we go. Green time ad as well to hide who it might be.
And
I
one of them
like it.
Smallman.
I like it.
Although if you are watching Smallman right now, he has just done an incredible path to.
Rebounces.
Yeah, I would probably consider low lighting that if I was sniping, um, but yeah, good. We're in a pretty good spot. Flirt done. It's the hardest mission to get done other than BB on this venue. 3 minutes to play with that time ad. I don't think we got much sustenance for that time ad either, so we're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, we're not joining the conversation. There's no real space here. I think we're going to join it just after this. We've got 2 other missions to do, though. We've got time, but not all the time in the world either. We need to be thinking about which missions we want to do next, and we are being offered drink.
Little reject. We'll get added to the chain just to make it a bit more. Just basically one more thing for Aston to memorize. But we do want this contact, but the party is sort of all over the place. We have just 3 other people than us in that conversation, and the STA's out, and this will be a really bad contact, really, even for gallery. So we do elect to leave the conversation, which makes sense.
Yeah, and now the issue here is obviously we're down to 2 minutes, and we've got 3 missions to do. We're gonna go back outside. I'm not sure. Are we gonna try and go for a bug? There's only that to do here. And not anymore.
Yeah, just slow playing, which I don't hate. We're not doing anything to put ourselves in the sniper's mind, so other than potentially a second time ad, which we do take.
This time it's white. We're not going to have the benefit of the doubt if the sniper was looking at it. I don't think they were, though. And we're going to join back with the DA. It's not an amazing contact, but at this point, you might as well take whatever you can.
Yeah. And it's also one thing I think Assassina's been a bit weaker on in this set. I think we haven't caught a single time out from Graash yet. Although, correct me if I'm
In
wrong,
the
but
underbred.
do you take that contact?
No, that's a very nice contact for lowlights, actually, on gallery at least.
Mhm.
Both
White Purloin
SDAs in
though.
conversation.
White Purloin. The fade is blocked by our ST, and
Oh!
Kane takes a shot. That will be the set. 10-4
Was
for Graash.
Kane offered a drink right before? I think so.
I think so. Yeah. I think he was
Ah,
offered. He was offered after the BB. So it looked like a BB Purloin from Kane. And then the fade is blocked by our ST doing an absolutely sterling job for us.
In the
thank
Um,
you,
underbred.
ST.
truly has been flirted. Or seduced, I should say. Yeah, very strong showing from Graash. On this evidence, clearly deserves to stay in Grandmaster. Some really good spy play and some good sniper play as well. 10-4, I think maybe a bit harsh on AstatineEffect, but I do think Graash played very well. So yeah, great stuff from him.
Yeah, and those wins are Mastine honestly deserved as well. Don't
Mhm,
Obviously both players played extremely well. Graash just having a better than an Astatine here and getting
yeah,
to stay in Grandmaster for it.
yeah. I mean, I expect Asstatine to be a Grandmaster at some point. I do think, as evidence over their season they've had, I think they haven't had a result like this where they've been beaten strongly, other than Martini. I think. I mean, that's just Martini, so anyone
Martini
can get
doesn't
smashed
count.
by Martini. So yeah, I think another season in Master next season for Asstatine, but I think they are a real threat and could be in Grandmaster soon. Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
This is SpyParty, blah blah blah. SpyParty Discord on discord.gg/SpyParty. You can buy the game both on SpyParty.com and on Steam. And if you want to join competitions, that'll be on the Discord. And we hope to see you soon.
Yep. Thank you for co-casting with me, Gabriel, and thank you for hosting Nebula as you have been for the whole season. We wouldn't be able to show you these games without him, I guess. So, thank you very much, and yeah, we'll catch you around.